Relationships are complex and require mutual effort, understanding, and growth. However, not all relationships are built to last. Recognizing incompatibility early can save you from prolonged emotional strain and guide you toward a healthier path. Here are 7 clear signs that you might be in an incompatible relationship. 1. You struggle to understand each other. Effective communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship. If you frequently misinterpret your partner's feelings, needs, or thoughts, or if they misunderstand yours, it may point to deeper issues of compatibility. For example, do you often feel like you're speaking different languages? While occasional misunderstandings are normal, persistent difficulties in connecting can lead to frustration and disconnection. A compatible partner should intuitively pick up on your nonverbal cues, understand your tone of voice, and empathize with your perspective. Without this, miscommunication can pile up and become a barrier to intimacy and trust. Over time, this lack of understanding can create emotional distance, leaving both partners feeling isolated and unheard. If efforts to bridge this gap continually fail, it may be a sign that deeper compatibility issues exist. 2. You're too different from each other. The saying "opposites attract" might work for a short while, but lasting relationships require shared values and goals. It's refreshing to date someone with different hobbies or interests, but if you and your partner lack common ground in core areas, like humor, long-term aspirations, or personal principles, it might create an unbridgeable gap. For instance, one of you might prioritize family time, while the other values career advancement above all else. Over time, these differences can lead to conflict and resentment. Shared goals and values are essential for building a stable and fulfilling life together. Even differences in lifestyle, such as how you manage finances, approach health, or spend your free time, can strain the relationship if not addressed early. While compromise is a natural part of any partnership, constantly sacrificing your needs or values for the sake of harmony may lead to dissatisfaction. Relationships thrive when both partners feel that their priorities and principles are respected. 3. One of you tries to change the other. Growth is an essential part of any partnership, but it must be self-motivated. If your partner constantly tries to change aspects of who you are, your habits, appearance, or even your personality, it's a red flag. Similarly, if you feel the urge to fix your partner, it may indicate underlying incompatibility. True compatibility allows each person to feel accepted for who they are. You shouldn't feel pressured to become someone you're not, nor should you want to fundamentally alter your partner. A healthy relationship fosters growth while respecting individuality. For example, if your partner insists you change your social circle, hobbies, or career ambitions to suit their preferences, it could lead to resentment and a loss of identity. Instead, a strong relationship encourages mutual growth, where both partners inspire each other to be the best versions of themselves without compromising their core values. Remember, lasting change comes from within, not from external pressure. 4. Constant arguments or unhealthy conflict. Disagreements are natural in any relationship, but constant arguing is a sign of deeper issues. If you find yourselves fighting over trivial matters or resorting to name-calling, emotional manipulation, or holding grudges, the relationship may be more toxic than healthy. Constructive conflict allows couples to grow closer by addressing issues and finding solutions. However, frequent unresolved arguments can erode trust and affection over time. If the bad moments consistently outweigh the good, it's worth reevaluating whether this relationship is right for you. Additionally, patterns of unresolved conflict often escalate, turning minor disagreements into major points of contention. It's also important to evaluate how arguments make you feel. Do you walk away feeling unheard, belittled, or emotionally drained? If so, it's a sign that the relationship dynamics may be unhealthy. A compatible partnership should provide a sense of security and mutual respect, even during disagreements. 5. Avoidance of problems. On the flip side, avoiding conflict altogether isn't healthy either. If you or your partner consistently sweep issues under the rug to maintain peace, resentment can build over time. Healthy relationships require open and honest communication, even when the conversations are uncomfortable. For example, avoiding tough discussions about finances, family, or future plans might feel easier in the moment, but can lead to major problems down the road. Addressing conflicts constructively helps strengthen the relationship and promotes mutual understanding. When issues are ignored, they tend to resurface later in more damaging ways, leading to frustration and even emotional withdrawal. Learning how to communicate openly and respectfully about your needs and concerns is a crucial skill for any relationship. If one or both partners consistently avoid addressing important matters, it may indicate a lack of trust or emotional maturity, which are essential for long-term compatibility. 6. Isolation from social circles. A supportive social network is vital for a healthy relationship. If your relationship isolates you from friends, family, or your partner's loved ones, it could be a sign of trouble. Ask yourself, have you met your partner's friends or family? Do you spend time together with your own support systems? Isolation can indicate possessiveness or a lack of integration into each other's lives. A compatible partner encourages you to maintain and nurture your relationships with others, while also building connections with the people who matter to them. Spending time with your partner's friends and family allows you to see different sides of them and fosters a sense of community. Furthermore, maintaining your independence in social connections is crucial for your well-being. A relationship that restricts your interactions with others can feel suffocating and lead to feelings of loneliness or resentment over time. Healthy relationships strike a balance between quality time together and individual social lives. 7. Lack of attraction or chemistry. Even if everything else seems perfect on paper, the absence of physical or emotional attraction can be a deal breaker. Passion and romance are key components of a romantic relationship. Without these elements, your connection might feel more like a friendship than a partnership. According to Robert Sternberg's triarchic theory of love, passion, intimacy, and commitment are all necessary for a thriving relationship. If passion is missing, the relationship may lack the spark needed to sustain long-term romantic satisfaction. Over time, a lack of chemistry can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction or the temptation to seek connection elsewhere. It's important to differentiate between temporary lulls in attraction, which are normal, and a fundamental lack of chemistry. If the latter is true, it's worth considering whether the relationship can meet your emotional and physical needs in the long term. No relationship is perfect, and every couple faces challenges. However, recognizing signs of incompatibility early can save you both from unnecessary heartache. It's important to evaluate your relationship honestly and ask yourself, is this partnership helping me grow and thrive? If you identify with many of these signs, it might be time to have an open conversation with your partner or consider whether the relationship is truly right for you. Remember, compatibility isn't about finding someone who's perfect. It's about finding someone whose values, goals, and energy align with yours. Relationships require effort, mutual respect, and a willingness to adapt. However, not all partnerships are meant to be. By understanding these signs and reflecting on your own needs, you can make more informed decisions that prioritize your emotional health and future happiness. After all, the right relationship should uplift you, not hold you back.